Everyone, this is Danish Rafiq, and in this video we will talk about the pattern of question papers and questions asked in the examination of semester first of Jammu University. Let's start from the question paper of environmental studies, because this is a compulsory course which every student has to attempt, has to prepare and has to appear in the examination, because this subject has been chosen as a compulsory course for every student irrespective of different streams. The course number of environmental studies of semester first of Jammu University is UESTS 104, and it consists of 80 marks in theoretical part of this paper, and time will be allowed 2 hours and 30 minutes for the students to write the answer of all the questions in this question paper. Section first includes three questions here, and you have to write the answer in about 1 page of each question. The first question we have in section A is define environment and name its components. What are hotspots of biodiversity? Give 2 examples. Briefly discuss the concept of rainwater harvesting. Section B includes 3 questions in which you have to attempt all the questions and you have to write the answer in about 2 pages. The first question in section B is what are ecological pyramids? Explain the concept with the pyramid of energy. What is ecosystem? Draw the energy flow diagram in a typical ecosystem. Write and illustrate the account of ecotourism with special reference on India. Discuss values of biodiversity. Discuss forests as a natural resource. Discuss the benefits and challenges of organic farming with special reference to Indian agriculture. Section C includes 3 questions in which students are required to attempt any of the questions, and students have to write the answer of any question in about 4 pages. The question first in this section is define biogeochemical cycles. Elucidate the phenomena with reference to nature's nitrogen cycle. What is ecological succession? Explain the phenomena with the help of zeros here. Adding a note on the structure of climax communities. Discuss consequences of deforestation and remedial measures to check it. This was the question paper of environmental studies. Question paper of history for the students of semester first of Jammu University. The course number of history is USHSTC 101. It includes 80 marks in theoretical part of this subject, and students will be allowed 2 hours and 30 minutes to write the answer of the questions. Section A includes 5 questions, and students will have to write the answer of each question in about 70 to 80 words. First question in this section we have is discuss Rig Veda. Veda is a source of history. Write about Three Ratna. Define the policy of Dhamma. Write on Allahabad pillar inscription. Write on Gandhara School of Art. Second section includes also 5 questions, and students will be required to write the answer of each question in about 250 to 300 words. The first question in section B is write a note on social life during the later Vedic period. Discuss the teaching of Gautam Buddha. Write a note on Mathura School of Art. Discuss the literary sources of Gupta period. Write a note on religious life during early Vedic period. Section C includes 4 questions in which students have to write the answer of any 2 questions, and students will have to write the answer in about 500 to 600 words. The first question in section C we have is discuss the origin and development of Buddhism. Write a note on cultural contribution of Kushans. Critically examine the economy of the later Vedic period. Discuss the administration of Harshvardhan. About the question paper of political science, it is quite confusing for those students who are new in the examination of semester first of Jammu University, because there you will get 2 courses, old and new. The course number of new course will be UPSTC 101, and I would suggest you to attempt the new course, because there you will not have to write the answer in about 700 or 800 words. You will just have to write the answer of each question in section A 70 to 80, in section B 250 to 300, and in section C 500 to 600. Whereas in the old course you have to write the answer of long questions in 700 to 800 words. There will be 5 questions from section A, and students will be required to write the answer of each question in about 70 to 80 words, and all the questions will be compulsory. The first question in section A this year was explain the meaning of political science, write a note on historical theory of origin of state, explain the concept of power, write a note on modern liberalism, explain the system approach to the study of political science. Section B will include 5 questions and students will be required to answer all the questions, because all these questions in this section will also be compulsory and students will be required to the answer of each question in about 250 to 300 words. The first question in section B we have is explain the nature and scope of political science, explain the nature of state in Marxist theory, analyze the meaning and types of democracy, define secularism and explain evolutionary socialism, define sovereignty and describe its types. We talk about section C, there will be 4 questions and students will be required to write the answer of any 2 questions, and each question should be written in about 500 to 600 words. The first question in section C we had is what do you understand by approach to the study of political science, discuss philosophical approach, discuss pluralistic theory of sovereignty, define right and examine it in liberalist perspective, explain the meaning of secularism and examine it in Indian perspective. This was the question paper of political science of new course for the new students of Jammu University. Also the question paper of communication Urdu, so let's see it. The paper, or you can say course number of communication Urdu, is UURTS 101 and it includes 40 marks in theoretical part of the subject, and students will be given 2 hours to write the answer of the questions asked in the question paper of communication Urdu. There in this question paper you will have 3 sections and students will be required to write the answer of 1 question from section A, 2 questions from section B and 1 question from section C. Let's see the question number 1 from section A. उर्दू ज़ुबान का तारुफ पेश कीजिए, उर्दू ज़ुबान के आगाज़ व इर्तिका पर रोशनी डालिए. You will have to write the answer of any question from these 2 questions, and there will be 4 questions from section B and you will have to write the answer of 2 questions from this section. Let's see the question 1 from section B. दारिज़ेल अशार की तशरीह मा हवाला कीजिए. पता पता बूटा बूटा हाल हमारा जाने हैं, जाने न जाने गुल ही न जाने बाग तो सारा जाने हैं. कोई उम्मीद भर नहीं आती, कोई सूरत नज़र नहीं आती, मौत का एक दिन मुअय्यन है, नींद क्यों रात भर नहीं आती. And second question in this section you have is मकड़े ने कहा दिल में सुनी बात जो उसकी, फांसू इसे किस तरह ये कमबख्त है दाना, सो काम खुशामद से निकलते हैं जहां मैं देखूं जिसे दुनिया में खुशामद का है बंदा, ये सोच के मक्खी ने कहा उससे बड़ी भी अल्लाह ने बख्शा है आपको बड़ा रुतबा. And other question we have in this section is गज़ल की तारीफ और इसके इर्तिका पर रोशनी डालिए, मीर तकी मीर की गज़ल गोई पर तबसरा कीजिए. In these 4 questions you will have to write the answer of any 2 questions, and section C includes 2 questions in which you have to write the answer of any question. The question first from section C is अफसाने की तारीफ करते हुए इसके अज़ाई तरकीबी गिनाइए. Last question in this section you have is अफसाना खुदकुशी का तनकीदी जायज़ा पेश कीजिए. So this was the question paper of communication Urdu for the students of semester 1st of Jammu University. I hope you. For more educational, social, political, administrative, economic, cultural, regional and national updates, you can subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the notification for the latest videos from our YouTube channel. Thank you.